Today we're going to be checking out 3D's ACA Extra Cut Compound and 3D's ACA Finishing Product. Our brand new products to our lineup, brought to you by 3D High Definition Car Care. We're going to be showing some decontamination with the clay pad, and we'll be using a Rupe's 21mm throw dual action polisher. We're going to be showing on a car that needed a lot of TLC. We're going to remove some oxidation, remove some of the swirl marks and scratches that were caused by a car wash or a little bit of neglect. We're going to show you a big difference between the start, how it looked, and then how it was finished. Look forward to you checking it out. First, we're going to start off with a clay pad and some final touch and remove some oxidation with a Rupe's 21 so we can clean up the surface. Then we're going to go and remove all the scratches with a ACA 500 and the spider cut foam pad. But finally, finishing it off with the ACA 520 and the spider cut black finishing pad to give you an exceptional result and a dramatic difference in the look of your paint. So first we're going to take and we're going to use a clay pad. It's the Go9 Nano Clay Pad by 3D. We're going to sit here and you can listen, you can hear, you know, really it's one of the things is when you're looking for clay, if there's contamination, you'll be able to hear it, not just feel it as you rub over it with your hand. Then we'll take and we're going to use final touch to lubricate it, and this will give it a waxy protection and nice glide as we're going over it, because we don't want this nano pad to scrape the surface. We'll make sure our pad's nice and clean before we get into it, because we don't want to put scratches into it. And then we're going to spray it down with the final touch. Now obviously you want to make sure that it's been prepped as far as you've cleaned it before, washed it using maybe waterless car wash or soap and water. Remove all the dirt and debris. Then you'll take and you'll spray the lubrication over. You'll be using the Rupe's 21 polisher, which is what we just chose as our weapon of choice for this here. Just turn the speed down about level 2. You don't need to go crazy. It sets up for the compounding to be a lot easier. Not only removing this with the clay is going to be better and a little bit safer, but also it's going to make your pad last longer in your compounding steps. So we're going to take and run it down real quick, removing as much oxidation as we can. Finish it up. We'll wipe it down and let's take a look. Look at that. Already looks a lot better. All we've done was remove some oxidation. Now we're going to show how to use the ACA 500 Extra Cut Compound and the dark purple pad. This one's slightly broken in. It's cleaned out. Just got some slight break-in in here. So we always are using new pads. We're going to show you guys some of the old pads. And we're going to remove some of this oxidation. We're going to show the life of the pad. We're going to show how this thing works. And we're going to do it with a Rupe's 21 Bigfoot. And we're going to put 4 dime-sized drops, nickel-sized drops on there. About dime-sized, nickel-sized drops of the ACA 500 Extra Cut Compound. We're going to turn it all the way up to 6. We're going to cut back and forth. We're going to crank this baby on. And what we're going to make sure we look at is as we're going through that A, the pad is moving. You can see the pad's moving. And B, we're looking at the correction that we've done underneath. It looks like it's pretty much all done now. Now mind you, this is just compound. This is just the ACA compound. And wow, look at that difference. Looks like a brand new car. So we're going to pull this tape line. Got plenty of tape. I'm going to show you the difference just with the compound. And then just to show you down here, wipe up is easy on these rubber pads. Okay. As Vanna White would show you, this is an obvious difference. I get that extra pop and that extra zing because it already looks great, but we want to see how much more clarity we can get. have that maroon, beautiful color shine right through that clear coat. We're going to use ACA 520 and a finishing pad. We'll use the Rupes 21 polisher, and we're just going to finish this thing up. We don't have to do as much work as we did with the compound, but you'll be able to get this thing up and going, make it look a little bit brighter than it already does, and give you that nice prepared surface if you're ready to put any type of wax or coating or sealant on this, which is going to create a better bond and make your wax last a lot longer and give you a much better gloss and shine. Now we've cut that out, let's go and shine this baby up. Make sure you put the cord over your shoulder, especially on this finishing part, because we want to make sure that all the work we did doesn't get jeopardized. Again, start more towards the middle, and then you work your way over to your area that you actually want to correct. We're going to go right up against this line because we want to show you the absolute zing that we're going to get from this, the zest of the paint. We go again, nice even back and forth motions. It's nice and clean. Don't got any debris. Take it, wipe it down. Ooh, baby. That works really good. Comes off nice and easy. And then just take and do a nice, easy, even little rub down, small circular tight motions, not pressing hard. You don't need to. Product comes off very easily, and you get an incredible glossy finish. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's look at our tape line here. Look how much more improvement we got. Not that you couldn't see it already, but we're going to darken this room up to show you the difference. Oh baby. Now you can see a nice thin, it was already glossy before with the compound, but look how much brighter it got to that whole second step. Look how flawless that looks. Now you can get with this, or you can get with that. Y'all decide. Wow, I hope you guys saw that clear-cut line and the difference between what ACA 500 extra cut compound and ACA finishing polish and a little clay pad and decontamination can do for you. And I hope you noticed it. Didn't take a lot of time. It was pretty easy to use and created that excellent pop, that excellent shine that you're expecting when you spend some time on detailing your car. And just notice how easy it was to use. Didn't take a lot of time, and the cleanup and the cleaning aspect of this product was really thought for you guys. So we hope you enjoyed it. We hope to see you next time. Donald Williams with 3D High Definition Car Care. See you soon.